Hello everybody, Sergeant Soldier here. We're back with another Arma 3 video, and today we're going to be starting something new, and that is modded Arma. Now, this suggestion actually came from my new friend Henry, who actually, if you think back to the Bounty Hunter video where that one guy Joshua combat logged on us, yeah, that's the guy, he suggested I do modded. So I looked into it, I found a couple mods that I actually like to play, or missions that I wanted to play, and I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and we're going to make this into a whole series. So I'm going to be playing all these different mods and different setups that I think are a good idea, or maybe even some of the ones you guys suggest, to either A, have fun, or probably come out with some funny stuff. I'll probably die a lot, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. So starting off, when it comes to modded, you need to learn how to install mods onto your game. Now when it comes to Steam and the workshop, it's all pretty much the same. You click on the plus sign, you click subscribe, onto the mod, it goes to your game, and away you go. However, there is another way to do it for Arma, and that is using the local files on your computer. I don't really see it as being a better way because most players are probably going to go through the Steam workshop anyway. So what I decided to do was I'm going to cover the first method. If you guys actually want to have the second method covered by going through the local files, let me know in the comment section below. I can attempt to do it to the best of my ability, but hopefully this video will be enough for you. So starting off, you need to know what mods you're going to need to get. And there's 25,000 mods for Arma 3, give or take. So there's a lot to go through. Not all of them are 100% winners, not all of them are really bad, but it's still a lot to go through. So the best way to do it, in my opinion, is to go onto the game, especially when you're first starting off with modded, and find a server you want to play on, and see what mods that server needs. So let's go ahead and do that. There you go. So click play, and then we wait. And we wait, and we wait, and we... There it goes. Okay. One more time, and go. Go. Good. There it goes. Okay, so, okay, there we go. Alright. Keep loading. Now, keep in mind, the more mods you have on Arma 3, the longer it takes to load the game. So if you have 100 mods, it might take you a minute to get everything up and running. There we are. So we're going to go to multiplayer. And go to internet. Let's see. We're going to choose this one. Breaking Point US 12, Tanoa Veteran, etc, 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 etc. Breaking Point, mission. Go over here to expansions in the bottom right corner, and it says Arma 3 carts, Marksman, Helicopters, Apex. I have all those. There's no little red dot. The very last one, though, says Breaking Point. Has a red dot. That means I don't have that installed. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to find Breaking Point on the workshop and install it. Now, in order to load a mod, though, you have to be exited from the game, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. Maybe. Yep, there we go. Okay. Quick game. All the way out. Thank you. So, we need to find Breaking Point. Now, the best way to do that for some of these mods is to go ahead and just search the most subscribed. And we'll do that. Oh, there it is, right there. Breaking Point. There's also a lot of other ones, such as CBA, which is the community-based add-ons. There's going to be a lot of stuff in there that a lot of servers might incorporate into their design. You also have the CUP, which is the Community Update Project, which includes weapons and units, vehicles, etc, etc, etc. This is common for a lot of the missions to where it's a zombie mission, which is something I'll show you guys later that I'm interested in doing. You'll see a lot of these things pop up for that. But they're a really good idea to get. I highly suggest you get them. So do that. So we're going to go to Breaking Point, because that's the one we need to get. And right down here, it says subscribe. Click that, and then you have the mod. Right there. Items will add to your subscription. Some games will require you to relaunch them before the item will be downloaded. Remember how I said we need to exit the game? There you go. So for a lot of the mods or a lot of the missions, depending on what you're trying to get, it'll have some kind of information here in the description. If it's a mission, there's probably some kind of a short story that says, in 2025, you are on a SWAT team that got locked into a hospital, and all of a sudden the disease broke out and everybody died. Something like that. It's fun. Sometimes they put a lot of thought into it. Sometimes it's as bad as what I just came up off the top of my head. But they're at least worth reading, because sometimes they have useful information that you may need. Let's see. The year was 2035, more than 2 decades after the infection first surfaced in Eastern Europe in early 2012. Initially, it spread very quickly as governments struggled to contain the outbreak. See, like, some of these descriptions are actually really well thought out and very well done. But they'll also tell you some stuff down here which could be useful for other mods you want to get. So Breaking Point is a zombie survival mod focused on PvP, PvE elements based on the Arma 3 engine, etc, etc. Some of these mods will list other mods that they could be used in, such as, let me go back. Let's see, how do I find you? Top right all time. Where are you? There you are. Zombies and Demons. So Zombies and Demons is used in a lot of different setups. So if you scroll down to the bottom of Zombies and Demons, it says Zombie Missions. And all of these little things to click on here, these are all missions you can click on for Zombies and Demons. Now the one that I was talking about, was it this one? There we go. It has additional items for this particular mission. You have to download all these mods. It's the CUP Terrain, CUP Terrain Maps, CBA A3, the community-based add-ons. All that stuff you have to get if you want to play this particular mission. But it's up to you. If you don't want to play that type, then don't play that type. That's all there is to it. So, now that we have our breaking point, we can actually get out of this. We'll leave that open. And go to here. And you can see we're updating the mod right now. It's actually a pretty big mod. And I don't think I'm going to make you guys wait for this whole thing. So I'm going to cut this portion and we'll be right back. Yeah. Okay, the mod is just now finishing up and it took about 20 minutes to download this entire thing. That being said, not all the mods are this big. Some of them are actually quite small. But if you're going to be downloading 100 different mods, I highly suggest you make sure you have enough hard drive space or SSD space depending on where you're putting it. Luckily I have about 7 or 8 terabytes, so I have enough space, but because I'm recording right now and doing this and downloading a bunch of other stuff, it just took so long to download this mod. And we're still not done yet. 98%. Okay, I should have started recording this portion a little bit later instead of right when I did. But as soon as this finishes, we'll reload the game, and we'll make sure we go back to that server so I can show you that the Breaking Point mod is now installed and no longer red. And the time is now. Yay! Mod Breaking Point was installed. Go to Mods, Breaking Point. Make sure you click this little checkmark box. That says the mod is now loaded. Makes sense, right? So we now go to play. And now we wait for it to load as well. There's a lot of waiting with this game. Remember, the more mods that you have on here as well, the longer it's going to take for your game to load. So if for some reason your game crashes and you're trying to scramble back online because you don't want your vehicle to despawn or something like that, don't have 1,000 mods loaded. That's just my suggestion right off the bat. I'm going to be juggling that myself because I know as I go through the videos and all the different things I'm going to try to do for this new series, I'm going to want to have all these mods ready to go, but I don't want them all loaded, slowing me down. So it is perfectly okay to unload a mod that you don't plan to be using anytime soon. And we're loaded. 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 Alright, Breaking Point. There we go. So that's it. You can go to play, and of course you'll play the Breaking Point mod. Anything else? Let's see. DLC. Breaking Point, there we go. Community-based add-ons, Ryan, Zombies, and Demons. It's all there. All of them's installed. Very, very cool. So, let's see. Server? Server? No. I haven't played around with Breaking Point at all yet. I don't know how to work it, per se, but if need be, we could address that in a video at another time. So, that's pretty much it for this video. I spent like 30 minutes trying to record this thing and getting the mods installed. If you guys have suggestions for mods you want me to try out or different things to do in different videos, please let me know in the comment section in this video or any of the videos in the future for this series, and I'll look into it and I'll see what I can do. So anyway, Sergeant Solge, this was our mod video, our very first episode. I don't know what to call it yet. I'll come up with a snappy name soon, and we'll see you in the next Arma 3 video, which could be a mod video or it could be my Altus life. We don't know yet. Things could happen. We'll find out. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you want to see more great content from Private Astro or myself, please hit that subscribe button and click on any of the videos above. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next Sergeant Soldier or Private Astro video. Bye-bye!